Have you ever faced a challenge that made you question your abilities? Maybe it was something unexpected, something that pushed you to your limits. As an alpha, though, you don't back down. Challenges aren't just obstacles to you, they are opportunities to prove your resilience, your creativity, and your determination. Your journey begins the moment the challenge presents itself. Whether it's in your career, your personal life, or even your mindset, your approach is what sets you apart. Instead of seeing a roadblock, you see a puzzle. It's not about avoiding the difficulty, it's about figuring out how to overcome it. The first step you take is simple but powerful. You pause. You assess the situation. Rather than reacting impulsively, you analyze the problem. What's the root cause? What's the bigger picture? You understand that emotional reactions often cloud judgment. So you lead with logic, calmness, and clarity. Next, you tap into your confidence. This isn't arrogance, it's belief in your ability to find a solution. You remind yourself of past challenges you've conquered. Every setback you've faced before has prepared you for this moment, hasn't it? It's like every piece of adversity was training for this very situation. Then comes the planning. You're not one to dive in blindly, are you? Instead, you strategize. You break the problem down into smaller, manageable parts. Maybe it's a financial hurdle, a relationship conflict, or a health-related goal. You create actionable steps, knowing that progress is made one move at a time. And here's the thing, you are not afraid to seek help when it's needed. Some might think asking for advice or leaning on others shows weakness. But you know it's the opposite. You understand the value of collaboration, of learning from those who've walked a similar path. An alpha doesn't isolate himself in pride, he builds alliances. When you start tackling the challenge, you're relentless, aren't you? You commit fully. You know the importance of consistency, of showing up even when it's tough. Even when the odds seem stacked against you, you push forward. Because giving up simply isn't in your DNA, but you're not immune to setbacks. You faced failure, haven't you? You know what it feels like to try and fall short. But here's what makes you different. You see failure as feedback, instead of dwelling on the mistake. You learn from it, you adapt, you refine your approach and come back stronger. You also know the power of staying calm under pressure, in the heat of the moment. When others might panic, you maintain control. It's not that you don't feel the stress, you just don't let it dictate your actions. You're the one people turn to in crises, because they trust your ability to lead through chaos. Another thing that defines your approach is your optimism. You don't deny the reality of the situation, but you focus on what's possible. You remind yourself that challenges are temporary. They're not permanent roadblocks. They are stepping stones to growth. You have this unshakable belief that no matter how tough it gets, you'll find your way through. Throughout this process, you're also taking care of yourself, aren't you? You know that handling challenges requires mental and physical strength. You prioritize sleep, exercise, and nutrition, because you can't perform at your best if you're running on empty. Self-care isn't a luxury for you, it's a necessity. And let's not forget your sense of purpose. Every challenge you face ties back to something bigger, doesn't it? Whether it's providing for your family, achieving a lifelong dream, or simply proving to yourself what you're capable of. You have a why that fuels you. That purpose gives you the energy to keep going. By the time you've overcome the challenge, you've not only solved the problem, you have grown. You've become stronger, wiser, and more resilient. Every difficulty you face adds another layer to your character. It's not just about the outcome, it's about who you become in the process. So, how do you handle challenges? You face them with courage, with strategy, and with unwavering determination. You don't let fear dictate your actions. You don't let failure define you. Instead, you rise above, proving to yourself and everyone else that you are capable of anything you set your mind to. And here's the best part: every time you conquer a challenge, you inspire those around you, your strength becomes their strength, your determination lights a fire in others. As an alpha, you led not just by words but by actions, showing everyone that no challenge is too big when you approach it the right way. So, as you listen to this, think about the challenges you're facing right now. How will you approach them? How will you rise above? Remember, you're not just anyone, you're an alpha, and challenges, they're just another way for you to prove that. If this resonated with you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let's continue this journey together, tackling challenges, building strength, and living with purpose. Until next time, stay focused, stay strong, and remember, you've got this.